Oh, he's like, I've never seen such a crazy thing. First day at Spars' ranch. We got Judd here. He's going to be in our 30-day training program. Hey! It's okay.
Camo!
Camo!
Milagros is about to get shocked.
You're going to get shocked, girl.
Camo. She's not happy.
No, she's like, who is that?
Babe, come out here.
I love watching them. Oh, Milagros. Don't smell his butt. Why is she not getting shocked? She's not touching it.
She's not touching her.
She knows it's on. She's being careful. Cute.
Is that pole moving though?
What pole?
The middle one. Probably from the wind.
Yeah. He's not gonna jump it. He's gonna respect it. Pistolita's respecting it. Usually she does not. That's cute. Just got back from the store, stocking up on some fuel, and I noticed this guy, he's crossed his imaginary line. He's no longer in his little corner. He's moved up. And when we were coming down the driveway, in fact, he was right up there on the fence line. Good job, Judd. Good job. Gonna be working with this guy. Day 1 in our training. What do you think, Camo? Excited? You be good, doggy. Hey guys, it's me. I know, long time no see, right? What do y'all think about this quarantine thing? So, let's go have a little fun horsing around, you know, let's get our heads out of the negativity clouds and let's come down and enjoy what we love to do, right guys? And we love to horse around. So, let me introduce you to Judd, 6-year-old gelding little quarter horse. He's super cute. He's about 14, 3, 15 hands, so he is the same height as Pistolita. Pistolita loves him. Let's go and grab that boy, shall we? A few things you should know about Judd. The reason why he's out here with moi, Maria Esparza, is because I am going to be helping build his confidence, build his trust, and respect. Yeah, this guy gets a little pushy, not in a mean way, more like when he's skittish, he's just like trying to jump on you and say, help me, what is that thing? That thing just made sound, I'm freaking out! Yeah, he's one of those horses. You remember Spartacus? I'm gonna build the foundation on the ground because I want him to respect, trust, and also be confident that I will be his leader and he needs to listen and pay attention to me. Go. Let's see what we can do today. Tools that I will be using. I will definitely be using a rope halter. This is good. This is definitely better than using your nylon halters, guys. So if you don't have a rope halter, get yourself a rope halter. You will notice your horse won't lean into the pressure as much. They'll be a little more responsive to you. Okay? All right, so we got that and let's go. All right, looks like his water's good. Hey buddy, I think this guy likes me. When I showed up to his house to go pick him up, he saw me right away. He started walking over to me, and there was like 4 of us in the field, and he walked straight over to me. Look at that. He's just following me. There's his best friend. Hi, Pistolita. All right, Judd. Ready? Let's go do some work. All right, I'm gonna groom Judd here. So you're gonna notice that he's gonna be a little fidgety, and you're gonna see what I do to help him from stop being fidgety, and also what I do to help desensitize him in the process as well. Okay, Judd, you ready for this? Okay, guys, so Judd has ants in his pants. You'll notice he's focused on something in the distance, and that something was Paco, the scary llama. So he's moving around. What I do is I immediately unhook him and I back him up. I make him move his feet. Anytime he does not want to stand still, I'm going to make him work and move his feet. Here I was trying to brush his hind end. He was moving around. Same thing. Back him up. Make him work. Give him a second and retreat. So you're adding pressure to let them know if they don't stand still, they're going to work a little more. And once they get the idea, you bring them back, you settle down, you continue doing what you're doing. So in this case, I continue grooming him. And if he moves again, I'm going to untie him and make him back up or turn him in tiny little circles. And after a while, you'll start to see they settle down. Okay, so here Judd moved over to the side. I didn't really like that, the side. So come on, we're going to do little circles. We're going to back you up. We're going to make you move your feet. Now this guy is very sensitive. You notice I did not need to whack him or anything. Just giving him my energy, staring at his booty that I'm going to whack him, made him move. I gave him a second there. You noticed he licked and chewed his lips. So he's starting to understand and get that you just need to stand still while I groom you. Now you could do this to any horse. If you notice that your horse just won't stand still while you're grooming them, do what I did here with Judd. And later, with time, patience, and consistency, you're going to notice that they'll stand quiet and still for you. So here I'm trying to work on his face a little bit. He is a little head shy. So what I'm working on here is I'm applying pressure and I release the pressure. He brought his head down, so I released the pressure. I wanted him to know that's all I need you to do. Is you don't need to raise your head, you need to just bring it down when I brush you. Here he didn't want to give me his foot, so I kind of yanked on that lead rope a bit. And he's still kind of giving me a little hard time there, so I'm just going to kind of ask him again, give me his foot. He didn't want to give it, so I'm leaning into his shoulder so he could shift the weight over. I really fought a little bit there. Oh. And then when I'm doing this, when you're working with a spooky horse, you don't want to sneak around them. You want to be loud. You want to do crazy things. So see, I'm shaking his foot. I'm pounding on it with the hoof pick. A little desensitizing there. All right, so I don't really like how he's moving around a lot. So we are definitely going to continue to work on this. I like my horses to stand still. Now, another thing I like to teach horses is the head down cue. Don't you just dislike when your horse is taller than you. They lift up their head so high that you can't even reach to put their bridle or halter on. So, this is why it's really a good thing and important to teach him pressure and release. So here I backed him up immediately. I yanked him hard because he tried to get into my space. Now, what I'm trying to tell him here is I'm applying pressure in the back of his poll. He brings his head down. I release pressure immediately. Notice how I just take my hand away quickly. Like that's all what I want you to do. Little by little, I didn't have to apply so much pressure. Eventually, I just had to place my hand on his head and he just bring it down. So I don't like how he's trying to eat the grass, so I'm pulling his head up. Right here, I was trying to get him to just bend his head, but he moved his body. And he's moving his body, so I'm going to get him back into place. I'm going to back him up, tell him to get out of my space. I did notice that the halter was hanging a little low on his nose, so I went ahead and readjusted it. Okay, applied pressure, head down. Applied pressure, head down. And you'll notice I'll barely bring my hand up. Okay, right there. He did fight me and I did whack him because that was a no-no. He pinned his ears back. He gave me that look and I said, oh, heck no. All right, we're going to redo this again. Pressure, pressure, release. I want him to be willing. He's kind of fighting me, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, that was a little lighter. I didn't apply too much pressure there. Nope, he felt that my hand was going up and he brought his head down. That's good. See, little by little, you'll start to see that he'll give in. And there's that lick and chew. That's where I'm going to end
we are
it
done
right
here.
there.
So I like to teach all my horses the head down cue. If I bring my hand up here, I want them to drop their head. It's going to help you when you're bridling them and when you're catching them out in the field. They're going to help you. You could tell he doesn't have... You could tell what I mean about pushy. He wants to do whatever he wants to do. And freak out about it. All right, let's take him to the arena and do some more groundwork, shall we?